Alrighty, children, gather round. I recently did the LeBron era in NBA 2K25, and yeah, I simulated the entire decade from 2010 to 2020. So that gave me the idea for this next video I'm about to do. Yeah, as you can see, the date is October 29th, 2002. We are in the 2002-2003 season. As you can see, Allen Iverson's Philadelphia 76ers, you know, the man himself, Keith Van Horn, Eric Snow, Derek Coleman. This is the team that was 2 years removed from going to the NBA Finals. Hey, they got a young John Salmons on here. I don't even know if that's really his face scan. It doesn't look like it, but John Salmons, if you know, you know. The Milwaukee Bucks with a young Ray Allen rocking some hair. Okay. They got Sam Cassell with him, young Michael Redd, Tony Kukoc, Kevin Ollie, and some other guys. The Chicago Bulls around this time were literal dog water, bro. They were, oh man, they were trash. They got Molly Karam's ex-husband, Jalen Rose. Shout out Jalen Rose. He was actually a hooper. Donyell Marshall, one of the early 2000s stretch fours. Young Tyson Chandler with an old man face scan. Young Jamal Crawford with an old man face scan. Jay Williams, in this universe, he will not be getting into a motorcycle accident and retiring before his career even gets started. Eddie Curry, and I believe this is Jalen Brunson's dad, Rick, right? The Cleveland Cavaliers, a year before LeBron gets drafted. They got Big Z, Ricky Davis, Carlos Boozer. I mean, you know this team. This is the team that said they were better off without LeBron. They had better players at his position, which they were talking about Darius Miles and Jermaine Jones. And they had a young Smush Parker. The Boston Celtics, this is what, 5 seasons before they get the big three, and I believe this is one of these years they made a conference finals, I feel like. Of course, they got the man, the truth, Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker, who had a crazy bag but was not too efficient back in these days. I feel like he was putting up numbers, but his efficiency was terrible. The LA Clippers, not too much going on in LA around this time either. This was 2 years before they drafted Sean Livingston, I believe. So they got Elton Brand, Andre Miller, Corey Maggette, Lamar Odom, Quentin Richardson, a deadly sniper. He only has a B+ 3-pointer though. That should be a lot higher in my opinion. The Memphis Grizzlies got young Pau Gasol. I believe this, if this is 2002, this is his second year in the league. Yeah, this is going to be his second year in the league. He averaged 2 blocks his first though. White Chocolate, after a couple years in Sacramento, didn't really turn out to be what they wanted him to be, and he got traded to Memphis for Mike Bibby. They got a young Shane Battier. Mike Miller was rocking 50 around this time. Stromile Swift has some nasty like mixtapes on YouTube or whatever of him just dunking, just straight dunks. The Atlanta Hawks have Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Jason Terry, Glenn Big Dog Robinson, Theo Ratliff, who was a monster in NBA Street Volume 1, young Nazi Muhammad. Damn, look how young Nazi looks. Former Lakers coach Darvin Ham. The Miami Heat, the year before they got Dwayne Wade. They got Eddie Jones, Ron Bullard before he became a dog, Brian Grant, aging Alonzo Mourning. I think this was like a year after he came back from like, didn't he have like a heart issue or something? The New Orleans Hornets, long before they became the Pelicans. This team was one of my favorites to play with from like Live 03, Live 04, because they got Jamal Mashburn, who's pretty damn nice. They got Baron Davis. Young Baron Davis was one of the most electric players to ever play the game. PJ Brown, Jamal McGlure. They also had David Wesley. The Utah Jazz. Ah man, this was their last year together before Karl got traded to the Lakers. This was a retirement home at this point. As you already know, they got Karl Malone, John Stockton, a young AK-47, Greg Ostertag, old Mark Jackson. I completely forgot he played for Utah. Ah man, the Sacramento Kings. Oh man, this was a year after some say they got cheated out of the 2001 Western Conference Finals. Of course, C-Webb, prime C-Webb, one of the deadliest shooters in video gaming history, Peja Stojakovic, Mike Bibby, Doug Christie, Bobby Jackson, one of the deadliest 6 men in video game history, Vlade Divac, Dirkaloo, young Gerald Wallace. The New York Knicks, 2 years after their random trip to the finals, I believe. The team is pretty depleted at this point. They got Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Kurt Thomas, and Antonio McDyess was pretty nice before he got, I believe he got an ACL injury or something, and then he just like never recovered. Here we go, the Los Angeles Lakers. I kind of tweaked this, to be honest, because if this is 2002, I know 2K usually puts Kobe and Shaq the same overall, but I dipped Kobe just a little bit because during this time, like, it was literally the Shaq show. Kobe was right there, but Shaq was winning the finals MVP, so I'm like, you know what, it was Shaq's world. And Kobe's my favorite player ever, but I can't be biased in this situation. Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, Robert Horry, Devin George. Oh, you know the Lakers, you know the Lakers, you know the Lakers. The Orlando Magic, Magic with a young Tracy McGrady. I actually think this is going into the season where he averaged 32 points. With him as a hindered Grant Hill, I believe he was just coming off of his injury woes or whatever. Young Drew Gooden, Daryl Armstrong, aging overweight Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp was blown up by this point. The Dallas Mavericks, around this time, the Dallas Mavericks were making noise in the West. They were just young and still trying to figure it out. Dirk Nowitzki, of course, Steve Nash, Michael Finley, Nick Van Exel. If you know Nick Van Exel, you know how nice he was. Rafe LaFrance, Sean Bradley. In NBA Live 2004, I believe they had Anton Jameson on his roster too, and I was just always thinking like they were extra nice because imagine around this time having 4 perennial all-stars on your team. Like, you're automatically assumed to be going to the finals or winning a championship. The New Jersey Nets, I believe they were going to the finals this upcoming season, the 02-03 finals against the Spurs. Jason Kidd, of course, one of the greatest point guards ever. Kenyon Martin around this time was a dog. I believe this is a year before he made his only all-star game. Dick Jefferson. Damn, look how skinny they got Kerry Kittles. Mutombo was on the Nets around this time. I completely forgot he even played for the Nets. The Denver Nuggets before they went powder blue and gold. Of course, a year before getting Carmelo Anthony, they got Juwan Howard, Marcus Camby, defensive god, a young Nene, a young Birdman, but a young Birdman with all the tattoos is absolutely crazy. He did not have any tattoos at that point. The Indiana Pacers, I believe this is 2.5 years before the brawl. This is a year before they go to the conference finals to face off against Detroit, I believe. And this is 2 years after they actually went to the finals to lose to the Lakers. Okay. Jermaine O'Neal with those braids are terrible. Ron Artest, Brad Miller, Reggie Miller is in the game. I actually made him 2 years younger because I do want him to stick around a little bit. I don't just want him to play 1 season and then retire. Like Al Harrington, 2004 dunk contest winner Fred Jones, old man Tim Hardaway. Damn, he was trash when he got to Indiana. The Detroit Pistons, a year and a half before they win their 2004 championship. Best player is Ben Wallace, Sean C. Billups, Rip Hamilton, Mehmet Okur. If you know about him, you know. The Toronto Raptors, 3 years before Vince got traded, as you know, Vince Carter, Antonio Davis. Hakeem the Dream was in his last year in the league. They also got Mo Pete. Real 2000s kids know Mo Pete. The Houston Rockets, 2 years before getting T-Mac. They got a young 22-year-old Yao Ming, Steve Francis, Katino Mobley. I didn't even know they had James Posey around this time. They got Glenn Rice. The San Antonio Spurs, this would be the season that they won their, I believe, this would be their 3rd championship. Tim Duncan, of course, is here. With him as a young 20-year-old Tony Parker. Bruce Bowen, who kicks people in the face. Last Dance, David Robinson. Captain Jack, Steven Jackson. A young Manu Ginobili with hair. Steve Smitty Smith. Steve Kerr. And some more guys. You know all of these guys pretty much if you watched basketball around this time. The Phoenix Suns, 2 or 3 years before they got Steve Nash. Stephon Marbury, shout out to him and his $15 sneaker line. And for being the cover of one of the most beloved games ever. With him, he has a young Matrix Sean Marion. I believe this is rookie Amari Stoudemire, I believe, right? Past his prime, Penny Hardaway. Couple years before he becomes a star, Joe Johnson wearing 21. That feels disgusting. The Seattle Supersonics, I believe a year before they traded Gary Payton for Ray Allen. You know Gary Payton, of course. Charlotte Lewis was actually a bucket. I think people forget how good he was before he got to Orlando, but yeah, my boy was nice. Brent Bonesberry, Vladimir Radmanovich. The Minnesota Timberwolves, 2 years before they go to the Western Conference Finals and then fall off. Of course, the big ticket KG. If you haven't seen the KG sim, go check that out. With him is Wally Serviak, Joe Smith, who was a #1 draft pick like 6 years prior. Point guard Rod Strickland. The Portland Trail Blazers with a created Rasheed Wallace. Old Scottie Pippen a year before he goes back to the Bulls to retire. Bonzi Wells, you know Bonzi. Old man Arvydas Sabonis. Young Zach Randolph. Oh damn, and shout out Chris Dudley. If you know who Chris Dudley is, or if you don't know who he is, Shaq had one of the nastiest poster dunks ever on Chris Dudley, and he's the guy that threw the ball at Shaq. The Golden State Warriors, 8 years before they even think about a guy named Steph Curry. See, Anton Jameson around this time was an 84 overall. No Chill Gilbert Arenas, young Jason Richardson, Mike Dunleavy, he's actually the GM of the Warriors now. And lastly, we got the Washington Wizards, who have the GOAT, Michael Jordan, literal Last Dance Michael Jordan. Next to him, he has Jerry Stackhouse, Larry Hughes, Christian Laettner, who is one of the most hated college athletes of all time, but also one of the greatest. Young B. Haywood, Kwame Brown, Tyronn Lue rocking those horrendous braids. Old man Charles Oakley. Oh, I didn't even know they had Bryant Cardinal. If you know Bryant Cardinal, 2K11, Dallas Mavericks. He got a ring with them too. Ooh. Just like the resimulation from 2010, man. We're going to be reshaping NBA history, but instead of going 10 years into the future for the decade, we're going all the way to 2024. We are literally reshaping NBA history. So we got 20 seasons of this, bro. This is the longest recording I'm ever going to make. I may have to do this in 2 parts for real because I am recording at 8 o'clock in the morning. I do have to work later tonight. So without further ado, man, 2002-2003 season. Oh yeah, and everything is going to be on auto. So literally, I have no control of nothing. I am just here to witness the reshaping of NBA history, bro. As we all know, the most exciting part of this video is the draft class that comes after this season. If you know, you know. And honestly, this was one of the most exciting periods of basketball because all of our childhood heroes were like dominating the league, and it was a good time to be a basketball fan. Here are your 2003 East All-Stars. Yeah, you see them. The only outlier I see is Sharif Abdul-Rahim. West All-Stars in 2003. I don't think Marbury made it. Karl Malone definitely didn't make it in 2003. No real notable trades in the middle of the season. And just like IRL, the 2003 MVP is Tim Duncan. I believe this is a part of his back-to-back MVPs, right? Rookie of the year is Yao Ming, I think, just like IRL. Sixth-man of the year in 2003, I don't even know, but shout out Lamar Odom. DPOY in 2003, Ben Wallace sounds accurate, only averaging 4 points. It's criminal though. Most improved, Ricky Davis. Here's your first team, people. I think this is pretty accurate for an All-NBA first team. Second team All-NBA, still pretty accurate. I don't think Yao made it this early though. Third team, still pretty nice. Jay Williams in this universe was the runner-up to Rookie of the Year, not Amari Stoudemire. And here's our playoff bracket. We got the Lakers against the Blazers, the Mavs against the Kings, Golden State Warriors against the Los Angeles Clippers is very weird. And then we got the San Antonio Spurs against the Phoenix Suns. And in the East, we got the Philadelphia 76ers against the Celtics, the Hornets against the Magic, Nets against the Knicks, and Pacers against the Pistons. The East around this time was very poor. The Eastern Conference definitely had stars, but they did not have great teams. So Vince Carter and the Raptors missed the playoffs. So did Ray Allen and the Bucks. KG's Timberwolves didn't make it by far. And as we all know, who won the 2003 NBA championship IRL, it was the San Antonio Spurs, but we're gonna see who wins it all after this. And just to save time, I'm not gonna go through each elimination like I did before. I'm gonna simulate to the Western Conference Finals and see who's still there, and we're gonna go from there. This is the conference finals. In the East, we got the 5th seeded Orlando Magic going up against the New York Knicks. Then we got Kobe and Shaq against Tim Duncan and crew. Like I said, the East around this time was so bad, bro, just terrible. But this is the other side of it where they had great players and great teams, as you can see. I mean, it's Kobe and Shaq against the well-rounded San Antonio Spurs, so we'll see how this goes. Tracy McGrady and the Magic get swept by the Knicks. What the hell? And the Spurs bounced the Lakers out in 6. So we have the Spurs against the Knicks for the 2003 NBA Finals. Before we even get to the next part, drop in the chat if you think the Spurs are going to sweep them, bro, because there's no way that this should even be close. Oh, this would only be their 2nd championship. I just realized that. I thought it was 3 at this point. Bro, the fact that the Knicks are even making this a game is crazy. And just like IRL, the 2003 NBA champions are the San Antonio Spurs. The prophecy is filled once again. Tim Duncan and the Spurs are the 2003 NBA champions. Tim Duncan had 31, 24, and 6 in the closeout game. Damn. And in the finals, he averaged 33, 16, and 5, bro. Yeah. Why not? John Stockton retires. The Nuggets go powder blue and gold. For the 2003 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies have the #1 pick, followed by the Jazz, the Pistons at number 3, the Timberwolves at 4, and the Bulls at 5. Of course, we know whose draft this is, so it looks like LeBron is gonna go to Memphis. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2003 NBA draft. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock, and they are going to take Dwyane Wade. They passed on LeBron. Don't tell me LeBron's going to Utah. The Utah Jazz are on the clock and they're going to take LeBron James from St. Vincent St. Mary High School, bro. Okay, LeBron is going to Salt Lake City. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. The Pistons are on the clock and they're going to take Chris Bosh. The Timberwolves have the 4th pick and they're going to take Carmelo Anthony from Syracuse. Ooh. And the Bulls are on the clock with the 5th pick and they're going to take Michael Petrus. Okay, yeah. The rest of the draft is, yeah. Oh, I'm taking 23 off of Michael Petrus. No, that's the wrong Michael wearing 23 in Chicago. We not playing that. It's nothing special after the top 5, to be honest. Kyle Korver, 2003 NBA free agency. Michael Jordan still here at 40 years old. Let's see what team he goes to. Jermaine O'Neal actually signed with the Clippers. Oh my God. In the Grizzlies defense, they do have Shane Battier and Mike Miller, who are small forwards, but I mean, you can't pass up on LeBron. Brad Miller goes to the Miami Heat. Gilbert Arenas signs with Utah instead of the Washington Wizards. So so Gilbert Arenas and LeBron are going to be teammates. Kobe Bryant now a 99 overall. T-Mac is now a 98. And oh yeah, if you needed me to tell you that injuries are off, they're off. I mean, yeah, these guys are going to have full careers. No way Michael Jordan signed with the Denver Nuggets, bro. I'm gonna do Chris Bosh a favor and change this number. That number is horrendous. So the best I can do is 8 because number 4 is retired by, I believe, Joe Dumars at this point. The Spurs are still pretty damn good. Everybody's getting better. That's gonna be nice if Kevin Garnett stays in Minnesota. It's him and Melo. Before I forget, we're gonna take away this blasphemy. How dare they give 23 to the wrong Michael? Just for that, we're gonna give him an ugly number like 95. 2003-2004 season. Here are your 2004 Eastern Conference All-Stars. Stackhouse, even though he's good, didn't make it around this time. Oh yeah, Ben Wallace should definitely be here. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of. Here are your Western Conference All-Stars. Kobe and Mike in the same backcourt is crazy. Jermaine O'Neal's supposed to be in the East. That's why it does seem weird. Okay. The Cavs traded Ricky Davis to the Jazz, so he once again is reunited with LeBron James. Since when did the Pistons get Lamar Odom? The 2004 MVP is Shaquille O'Neal, just like IRL is LeBron James. John Salmons is the 6th player of the year. Shaq is also the DPOY. John Salmons is the most improved. First team, usual suspects. Second team, LeBron's here already. Amari's already here. Third team, yeah. Very 2000s. Carmelo, just like IRL, was the runner-up. 2004 NBA playoffs. As we all know who won IRL, it was the Detroit Pistons. In the West, we got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Nuggets. We got the Mavs taking on the Rockets. Suns against the Jazz. And Lakers against the Warriors. And in the East, we got the Sixers against the Bucks. The Magic against the Raptors. Vince versus T-Mac. Celtics against the Nets. And the Pistons against the Bulls. Conference Finals, we got the Philadelphia 76ers against the Bulls. In the West, we got the Spurs against the Suns. Okay, all right. Yeah. Are you telling me the Bulls are going crazy with I mean, they do have Tyson Chandler and Jamal Crawford and it's a toss-up. And the Bulls get swept by the Sixers, and the Spurs, gentlemen, sweep the Suns. They're going back to the finals. So once again, back-to-back years, the Spurs are in the finals, going up against Allen Iverson and the Philadelphia 76ers. Can AI finally win a ring? Let's check it out. The series is tied 2-2. Spurs up 3-2 with a chance to go back-to-back. This is as close can get. 1-point game with almost a minute to go. Yeah, this is the perfect time to hop in. Here we go. 1-point game in Philly. Tim Duncan drives to the basket and he makes the layup. AI passes it to Sean Bradley with a hook shot and he makes it. The Sixers are trying to force game 7. Sean Bradley with the contest and Timmy misses. AI with 5 seconds on the shot clock is gonna drive with the layup and it's good. And force overtime, Tony Parker with a 3 and it's no good. And it looks like the Sixers are going to force a game 7. Allen Iverson saves the day. It is game 7 time. I never thought the Sixers would push the Spurs to 7. And it looks like the Spurs were just too much for the Sixers. They're up by almost 20. Tim Duncan and the Spurs are 3-time champions in 2004. 2004. Yeah, the Spurs are the 2004 champions. Yeah. Finals MVP, once again, Tim Duncan. Yeah, we know how great Timmy is. The Finals MVP trophy says Rookie of the Year, dude. What the hell? Karl Malone retires. Reggie Miller retires a year before he was supposed to. Yeah, he was posting old man Reggie numbers. I kind of wanted him to stay a little bit longer. Scotty and Michael retired. So in the 2004 draft lottery, the Clippers are number 1, followed by the Grizzlies at 2, Hornets at 3, Bobcats at 4, and the Wizards at 5. I forgot to tell you the Bobcats entered the league. I believe this is the Dwight Howard draft. So, oh yeah, there's the expansion draft. So yeah, this Bobcats team is not going to be that good. No, never mind. They got Brian Scalabrine. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2004 NBA draft. The Clippers are on the clock. They're going to take Devin Harris. What is up with the drafting today? They didn't pick Dwight. The Grizzlies are on the clock with the second pick, and they are going to take Dwight Howard. Okay, there we go. Dwight. I don't know what the Clippers were thinking. The Charlotte Hornets are on the clock, and they're going to take Emeka Okafor. Okay, no. I was about to say he goes back to New Orleans, but he actually got drafted to the Bobcats. So, I mean, it is what it is, whatever. The Bobcats are on the clock, and they're going to take Josh Childress. Sean Livingston. Okay, that's not crazy around this time. Maybe he'll become a superstar in this simulation. Who knows? All right, the rest of the draft is not too crazy. Kevin Martin goes to the Pacers. JR joins Carmelo in Minnesota. Okay, all right. 2004 NBA free agency. Here are some of the signings so far. Manu actually joins Melo and KG in Minnesota. That's low-key nice. That's very nice. Jamal Crawford goes to the Pistons. Mike Miller and Jay Williams go to the Charlotte Bobcats. Dwayne Wade is up to an 88 overall. Gilbert Arenas is up to a 93 overall. Gil is about to take over the league. And Alonzo spent the block, and he's back in New Jersey. Joe Johnson on the last year of his deal in Phoenix. This Timberwolves team is definitely something. 2004-2005 season. These are your 2005 NBA All-Stars. The biggest head scratcher is Mike Miller. Your 2005 West All-Stars. The West side is the best side, apparently. The Kings traded away Doug Christie for Devin George. The Kings look like they might be rebuilding. They also traded Vlade. Mavericks traded away Michael Finley for Latrell Sprewell. Okay. And your 2005 NBA MVP is Tracy McGrady. There we go. Rookie of the Year is Dwight Howard. IRL, it was Emeka Okafor. Sixth man is once again John Salmons. DPOI, Tim Duncan. Jay Williams is the most improved. I kind of figured him or Mike might get that. Your first team, LeBron's already here at 20 years old. Second team, D Wade's there. Yeah, not a bad second team. Third team, Chris Kaman is there. Okay. Your 2005 NBA playoffs. We know the Spurs won IRL in 2005. Can they win 3 in a row in this simulation? Conference finals, we have the Sixers going up against the Nets, and we got the Phoenix Suns going up against the 8th seeded Houston Rockets. Jason Kidd versus Allen Iverson. The Nets have a slightly better team, I would say. And the surprise so far is the Houston Rockets going up against the Phoenix Suns. Joe Johnson is actually the best player now. And the Sixers get gentlemen swept by the Nets, and it's a game 7 between the Suns and the Rockets. Less than a minute to go. It's a 3-point game. The Rockets are up 3. Arroyo to the basket gets fouled by Steve Francis. I don't know why he fouled him there. Arroyo first free throw is good. Second free throw from Arroyo is also good. So in the finals, we have the New Jersey Nets and the Houston Rockets. Couldn't have predicted this. Maybe Jason Kidd gets a championship in New Jersey. I don't know which way this is going to go. The Nets are up 3-1 with a chance to close them out in 5. Yeah, game over 101-94. The Rockets survive. We are going to game 6. It's a game 7 in the 2005 NBA Finals. It's a 4-point game, less than a minute to go. Jason Kidd first free throw is no good. No. Second free throw is good. They're down 3. Steve Francis gets blocked by Alonzo Mourning. Dick Jefferson for 3 misses it, and that's gonna do it. The 2005 NBA champions are the 8th seeded Houston Rockets. Bruh, that is crazy. Your 2005 champions are the Houston Rockets, led by Yao Ming, the Finals MVP. Remarkable. David Robinson retires 2 years after he did IRL. Sean Klump is out of here. So in 2006, you can no longer come into the league when you're 18. So the Sonics have the first overall draft pick, followed by the Bobcats, the Clippers, the Knicks, and the Pacers. So I believe this is the Chris Paul, Darren Williams, Williams draft class. Maybe Chris Paul goes to Seattle. Welcome to the 2005 NBA draft. Okay, you only get 2 per video, bro. The Sonics are on the clock and they are going to take Chris Paul. See, I called it. Chris Paul from Wake Forest. Gary Payton is getting old. They definitely needed the floor general. See what I'm saying? Having just turned 36. Yeah, exactly. The Bobcats are on the clock and they are going to take Raymond Felton like they actually did IRL. Okay, all right. Raymond Felton before he even got fat. I think he was what, the 5th pick IRL? The Los Angeles Clippers are on the clock and they're going to take Danny Granger. Ooh, where is Darren Williams going? I'm going to be mad if Darren Williams isn't in his draft class. I didn't even look, to be honest. The Knicks are on the clock with the 4th pick and they're going to take, we have a trade to announce. What's happening? The Knicks are trading their 4th pick and Allen Houston to the Nets for Kenyon in a 2006 first lottery protected. The Nets now have the 4th pick and they're going to take Andre Blatch. I'm for real, is Darren Williams in this game, bro? Because the 5th pick, the Pacers have it and they're going to take Lou Williams. Okay, is he in here or not? Because I got to know. Darren Williams is in here, but he has not gotten picked. What the hell? The Cavs have the 6th pick and they're going to take Darren Williams. There we go. Okay. They could have had Monte Ellis. Another decent draft. Shout out Nate Robinson. 2006 NBA free agency. Michael Redd is going to go to the Bobcats along with Andre Karolinko. Rasheed Wallace is going to sign with the Jazz. Okay. Him, LeBron, and Gilbert. Tyson Chandler leaves the Bulls and is going to go to Washington. Mike Miller is going to go to Denver. Corey Maggette and Wally Zerviak. This was pretty much the Charlotte Bobcats free agency because they also got and Jay Williams came back. They might be nice in a couple years. Nene ended up going to Boston. Oh yeah, I forgot Dwight Howard is in Memphis now. That might be nasty, to be honest. The Kings are still here with a little bit of something. They got Josh Smith. Where did he go in the draft? Josh Smith. Oh, that was the year before. He went 14. Okay. Kobe and Shaq are still together. They got Sprewell over there now. The reigning world champions, Houston Rockets, which is still crazy to say. Melo and KG should be doing something. JR is up to a 79 overall. 2005-2006 NBA season. Your 2006 Western Conference All-Stars. Who are we missing? Your 2006 Eastern Conference All-Stars. Yeah. The Knicks trade Michael Finley for Penny Hardaway. Leading the league in points is T-Mac with almost 34 a game. Kobe is only averaging 22 points a game. Okay. And the 2006 NBA MVP is Dwyane Wade. Okay. D Wade getting some love. Rookie of the year is Chris Paul. Andre Miller is the 6th player of the year. DPOI is LeBron James. Okay. I rarely see any of that. Most improved is Devin Harris. Okay. Shout out to Devin Harris. Here is your 1st team All NBA. 2nd team. 3rd team. Kobe didn't make any of the All NBAs, but I mean, he did make All Defensive 1st team. They better stop playing with Kobe, bro. He was dominating around this time. Your 2006 playoffs. The Lakers didn't even make it looks like. Yeah, the Lakers kind of sucked this season. Okay. Even with Kobe and Shaq, they still didn't make the playoffs. And the reigning champions did not make it. Okay. All right. In the East, AI and the Sixers don't make it. Vince and the Raptors don't make it. So in the Western Conference Finals, we got the Memphis Grizzlies against the Phoenix Suns. And in the East, we got the Magic against the Pistons. Can T-Mac get to the finals against Big Ben and the Pistons? And this honestly might be the champion. Both teams are very good. D Wade is the MVP. They do have Dwight Howard and Pau Gasol. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. And both sides are going to game 7s. Ooh, this might be a treat. 115-108. T-Mac and the Magic get eliminated in 7. The Grizzlies behind D Wade's 30-point game are gonna go to the finals in 2006. 2006 NBA Finals between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons, oh yeah, they have Chauncey, Jamal Crawford, Chris Bosh, and Ben Wallace. 2 very nice teams, by the way. The Grizzlies are up 3-0 with a chance to sweep the Pistons. Pistons not gonna go down without a fight. They're gonna win 137-125, and that's gonna do it. The Memphis Grizzlies are the 2006 NBA champions. Look at Dwight. Yeah. D Wade is the finals MVP, of course. I guess they made a good move by taking him instead instead of LeBron. Gary Payton retires. In this universe, he does not win an NBA championship with the Miami Heat. The Bucks finally become green and red. The New York Knicks have the #1 overall pick in 2006, followed by the Hawks, Pacers, Raptors, and Bulls. Is this the Bryant draft? The New York Knicks are on the clock, and they are going to take Rudy Gay from Connecticut. Okay, the Atlanta Hawks are on the clock, and they're going to take Andrea Bargnani. See, I knew it. I don't think this draft had one All-Star. I don't think so. Pacers have the 3rd pick, and they're going to take Brandon Roy. Okay, I lied. I actually lied. Brandon Roy is here. We're going to get to see Brandon Roy become a superstar, I hope. The Raptors have the 4th pick, and they're going to take LaMarcus Aldridge. So I actually did lie. 2 All-Stars so far in the top 5. The Bulls are on the clock with the 5th pick, and they're going to take Rajon Rondo. Okay, 3 stars. I lied. I'm sorry. I forgot. Kyle Lowry. Okay, 4. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Paul Millsap, who was also an All-Star. College God Adam Morrison is here. Okay, maybe he can become a star in this universe. JJ Redick, Keisha Cole's ex-husband. 3-point God Steve Novak, 2006-2007 free agency. So far, Caron Butler is going to go to the Cavs. Wally Zerbiak is going to Toronto. Quinn Richardson is headed to San Antonio. Lamar Odom is heading to Washington. Marcus Camby is now a member of the Charlotte Bobcats. Darren Williams and the Cavs looking to make something happen. Oh yeah, he's once again paired with Carlos Boozer. The reigning champion Memphis Grizzlies. Dwight is gonna, that's gonna be a nasty tandem. Kobe and Shaq still together. Vince has some type of help. I mean, LaMarcus is gonna be something down the line. Yeah, this Sonics team, they might be nice. Yeah, they might be nice. 2006-2007 season. You're a 2007 Eastern Conference All-Stars. Eddie Curry's an All-Star. You're Western Conference All-Stars. They automatically changed Kobe's number to 24. I love that. The West is the best, bro. T-Mac still leading the league in scoring. Kings trade away Gerald Wallace to the Celtics. Okay. The Nets give up on Darko. He's gonna go to Phoenix. Sam Cassell to the Bobcats for AK-47. Ooh, okay. Okay, D-Wade is the 2007 MVP once again, averaging a double-double, so I guess the Grizzlies knew what they were doing. Andrea Bargnani is the Rookie of the Year. Andre Miller once again 6th Player of the Year. LeBron once again DPOI. Darren Williams is Most Improved. See, there we go. 1st team All-NBA, 2nd team, 3rd team. Chris Kaman made it once again. He's looking like a modern-day Jack Sikman, to be honest. Your 2007 NBA playoffs. Kobe and Shaq failed to make the playoffs once again. They were tied with the Rockets, but I guess they lost the tiebreaker. Melo and KG and Manu do not make the playoffs. That's tough. Steve Nash and Dirk don't make the playoffs. The East definitely sucks a lot more. So in the Eastern Conference Finals, we have the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Washington Wizards. I did not see that coming. Here's your official matchup. Ray Allen still there with hair, okay. And now here's a matchup in the West. You got the Grizzlies against the Jazz. LeBron against D-Wade. Oh, and Gilbert Arenas is on that side. Yeah, this is the best playoff matchup I've seen all video, bro. And the Grizzlies, gentlemen, sweep the Jazz. God. And then the East is going to Game 7 between the Bucks and the Wizards. Uh-oh. And it looks like the Milwaukee Bucks behind Ray Allen are gonna go to the finals. Ray Allen had 44 points in Game 7. Yeah. So in the 2007 NBA Finals, we have the Memphis Grizzlies against the Milwaukee Bucks. So Ray Allen versus Dwyane Wade matchup. The Grizzlies up 3-1 with a chance to go back-to-back, right? And the Memphis Grizzlies are back-to-back champions. They have won the 2007 championship. And D-Wade is once again the finals MVP. Look at Ronnie Brewer. Yeah, D-Wade is looking like he's becoming LeBron in this video. Alonzo Mourning retires. So the Celtics have the #1 pick in the 2007 draft, followed by the Heat via Indiana. The Hawks have the 3rd pick. The Heat have the 4th, and the Bobcats have the 5th. Is this the KD Greg Oden draft? Ooh, KD to Boston. The Boston Celtics are on the clock with the 1st pick, and they're going to take Greg Oden. I guess it makes sense from a logical standpoint. He is a big, and they already have Paul Pierce. But how do you pass up on Kevin Durant? History repeats itself, and that's just how it goes. The Miami Heat are on the clock, and they're going to take Kevin Durant, going #2 once again. The Hawks have the 3rd pick, and they're going to take Rodney Stuckey. Please do not remind me of Rodney Stuckey. The Miami Heat are on the clock with the 4th pick as well, and they're going to take, we have a trade to announce. So the Heat are trading away their 4th pick and Michael Bradley for Ben Wallace and a 2nd round pick. All right, so Ben Wallace is heading to Miami, and the Knicks have the 4th pick now, and they're going to take Joakim Noah. That would have been nice. That would have been nice for Miami to have. Why would they do that? Ben Wallace is getting old. The Bobcats have the 5th pick, and they're going to take another trade to announce. The Bobcats are trading away their 5th pick for Ben. Oh my God, what are they doing? So now the Heat have the 5th pick, and they're going to take Mike Conley. Okay, all right. I don't know what to say about that. Swaggy P goes to the Bulls. Al Horford to the Kings. Jeff Green's here. Marc Gasol. John Leon goes back to the Nets like IRL. Tiago Splitter. 2007-2008 free agency. A big class, but most of them are restricted. In what world is Michael Petras at 88 overall? All right, so most of these guys stay with their teams. So Ben Wallace, after having a crazy offseason, is now in Charlotte, and they have Mikal Petras now too. Okay, and Gerald Wallace finally ends up in Charlotte. Charlotte has a pretty deep team. Cavaliers looking pretty nice. The reigning defending 2-time champions. Kevin Durant ready to take the league by storm. Having Chris Paul and 2K generics is absolutely nasty work, bro. LeBron's now a 99 overall. Him and Gill haven't really done anything yet. 2007-2008 season. Your 2008 Eastern Conference All-Stars. Eddie Curry still here. That kind of bothers me a little bit. Grant Hill is back. Your Western All-Stars of 2008. Steve Nash and Sean Marion at the bottom. T-Mac is still leading the league in points with almost 37 a game. And the 2008 MVP is LeBron James, putting up those numbers. Rookie of the year is KD, no surprise. 6th player of the year is J.R. Smith. 5 years before he actually won it. LeBron is also the DPOY. Ooh. Rondo most improved, number 1. Derek no, I might have to take that off of Rondo. You are not doing that. First team infested with the 2003 draft class. 2nd team All NBA. 3rd team, KD's already here. Here are your 2008 playoffs. As we all know, the Celtics wanted IRL, but they're nowhere in sight. And the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq are the worst team in the conference. Conference finals, the Bobcats against the Milwaukee Bucks and the Grizzlies against the Warriors. So not sure which way this series is gonna go. Memphis Grizzlies looking for a 3-peat. And it's game 7 in the East, and the Bobcats beat the Bucks in 7 to go to their first ever NBA finals. It's game 7 in the West as well, and the Grizzlies beat the Warriors in 7. They're going back to the finals, I think, for the 3rd straight year. The Grizzlies have built an unfair team, bro. They're unfair. They're up 3-1. They are your 2008 NBA champions. Who knew the Grizzlies would take over this video? In the closeout game, D-Wade almost had a triple-double. What is going on? D-Wade is looking like a young Mike right now. Sean Bradley retires, 76 overall, 7'6". We're going to OKC. Okay. The 1st overall draft pick belongs to the Houston Rockets, followed by the Pacers, the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Bulls. The Houston Rockets are on the clock with the 1st pick, and they are going to select Derrick Rose. The Pacers are on the clock with the 2nd pick, and they're going to take Michael Beasley is going to Indiana. Okay, still the 2nd pick in this timeline. The Celtics have the 3rd pick, and they're going to take Russell Westbrook. Okay, Russ is going to Boston. They desperately need somebody in Boston. The Raptors have the 4th pick. They're going to take Serge Ibaka. I made sure to put him in this draft. All right, Serge. The 5th pick belongs to the Bulls, and they're going to take Danilo Gallinari. Shout out Gallinari. The Lakers have the 6th pick. They're going to take Kevin Love. That's not a bad draft pick for them. That is not bad for them at all. Dante Green, bro. Dante damn Green. DeAndre Jordan goes to Miami. That's a nice pickup for them too. JaVale McGee. 2008-2009 free agency. Not a crazy class, but I mean, Dwight's here, restricted. Boozer stays in Cleveland. Dwight stays with the Grizzlies. It looks like AI is just going to be a Sixer for life. I've been sitting in the same chair for 3 hours, bro. 2008-2009 season. Your 2009 All-Stars in the East. Chauncey Billups and Grant Hill make out the bench. 2009 All-Stars in the West. Sean Marion and Steve Nash, the last 2 on the bench. Here's your most valuable unbeatable player race. And your 2009 MVP is LeBron James, just like IRL, I believe. Rookie of the year is Russell Westbrook instead of D-Rose. Sixth player of the year is Joakim Noah. DPOI is LeBron again, damn. And Joakim is also most improved. Here's your first team, second team, third team, your 2009 NBA playoffs. The number one team in the East only had 47 wins, and that was the Washington Wizards, bro. The East is so trash. In the conference finals, we have the Grizzlies going up against the Portland Trailblazers and the Milwaukee Bucks against the Bobcats again. Same thing, different day. The Trailblazers snuck up on me too, but I mean, are they gonna dethrone the Grizzlies? I don't think so, to be honest. Look at that Grizzlies team. And the Trailblazers get gentlemen swept. The Bucks beat the Bobcats in 7. Once again, we are here. Ray Allen against Dwyane Wade. 4 in a row, maybe? The Grizzlies sweep the Bucks. They just won their 4th championship in a row, bro. They just built a dynasty before our very eyes. D-Wade might be the greatest player of all time once this is said and done. Felipe Lopez retires. The Pacers have the first overall pick, followed by the Cavaliers. The Celtics have number 3, Sixers have 4, and the Lakers have 5. I'm trying to think, whose draft is this? This is the Steph Curry draft. The Pacers have the first pick, and they are going to take Stephen Curry is going to Indiana with Brandon Roy. Okay, 2 light-skinned gods in the backcourt. The Cavs have the second pick. They're going to take a trade. Oh, they are trading the second pick for Marcus. How dumb can Cleveland be, bro? The Trailblazers have the second pick, and they're going to take James Harden. The Cavaliers just traded James Harden for Marcus Camby. The Celtics have the third pick, and they're going to take Omri Caspi. Wow. Wow. The Sixers have the 4th pick, and they're going to take Blake Griffin, who's wearing 44. I'm going to change that. He's not wearing that in my video. Yeah, the Celtics just sold, bro. They just sold. Lakers have the 5th pick, and they're going to take Brandon Jennings. I like BJ, why not? Jordan Hill, okay, we're done with this. We're done with this draft. So DeMar DeRozan goes 9th again. He's paired up with Blake Griffin and AI. Jeff Teague, one of the funniest dudes ever. Pat Bev goes to the Bucks like 12 years early. Sniper Danny Green goes back to the Spurs, okay. Patty Mills goes to the Trailblazers like he did IRL. 2009, 2010 free agency. All the top guys stayed with their original teams. Can anybody stop the Memphis Grizzlies, bro? It's about to get scary in Miami. I'm surprised Utah has not won a championship yet. 2009, 2010 season. We are almost halfway there. Your 2010 East All-Stars. Imagine Andrea Bargnani making an All-Star team. Brandon Roy and Grant Hill are here. Your 2010 West All-Stars. Sean Marion and Tony Parker rounding them out. And your 2010 MVP, just like IRL, is LeBron James for the 3rd year in a row. Blake Griffin is the Rookie of the Year. Joakim Noah, 6th Player of the Year. LeBron is once again the DPOI as well. First team, second team, third team. Your 2010 playoffs, as we all know, the Lakers won IRL, but once again, they're not in the playoffs. Conference finals, the Grizzlies got knocked out. Whoa. So in the conference finals, we got the Jazz going up against the Timberwolves, and in the East, the Bobcats against the Pistons. It looks like the East is not gonna be, the East is not good. Oh, and this is gonna be the champion, whoever wins this. I got my money, I might have to go with the Timberwolves, I'm not gonna lie. The Bobcats sweep the Pistons, and the Timberwolves get eliminated by the Jazz. Oh, here we go, LeBron and Gil. Yeah, this should honestly be a sweep. I mean, LeBron, Gilbert Arenas, yeah. And the Bobcats win 4-2, and LeBron still wins Finals MVP, which is crazy. In this simulation, before LeBron wins a championship, we have the Bobcats winning it all. Grant Hill retires. I'm back in black and better than ever. Yeah, my last recording, I'm trying to remember everything that happened. Grant Hill and Jason Kidd just retired. This is the end of the 2009-2010 season. Oh yeah, this was where the Bobcats won their first ever championship. That is crazy. I believe that's Michael Redd and Gerald Wallace. They beat LeBron James and the Utah Jazz. So congratulations, I guess. And then the Warriors become gold and blue the way we know them today. For the 2010 draft, the Nuggets have the number 1 pick, followed followed by the Suns, the Wizards, the Nets, and the Magic at 5. The Denver Nuggets are on the clock. They are going to take John Wall. The Suns have the 2nd pick, and they are going to take DeMarcus Cousins. He's going to Phoenix. Who's in Phoenix right now? Is that, ooh, they have Amari and Joe Johnson. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's a fit, to be honest. The Wizards have the 3rd pick, and they are going to take Henry Hart. Who is that? The Nets have the 4th pick, and they're going to take Jeremy Lin. The Orlando Magic have the 5th pick, and they're going to take Gordon Hayward. Okay. Who the hell is Ben George? Okay, yeah, I've seen enough. Hassan Whiteside goes to the Raptors. Paul George goes to the Trailblazers. Eric Bledsoe goes to Dallas. Evan Turner goes to the Hornets. Jordan Crawford, that is not Jordan Crawford. Boban goes to the Pistons once again. Greg Monroe is in that draft. Oh yeah, they're tweaking. They are tweaking. 2010, 2011 free agency. Brandon Roy's here, restricted. So is Rondo. We are now entering the LeBron era, the 2010s. Let's get it. So Blake Griffin is now the star of the 76ers. Russell Westbrook is up to an 88 overall. The Celtics still need pieces if they're going to do anything this video. KD and the Heat getting better every day. DJ's up to an 86 overall, so he might be taking over that starting spot. Brad Miller, probably the best duo in the league, just not winning, to be honest. Kobe and the Lakers haven't done anything this simulation pretty much because, yeah, Shaq's kind of been holding them back. Same thing with Tracy and the Magic. I mean, they did have some deep playoff runs. Richard Jefferson is the star of the New Jersey Nets. This is Mr. John Wall. You know, around this time, rookie John Wall had the Zig Slash Reebok shoes. The Kamikazes are the closest thing you can get to him. So, yeah. Still waiting for Steph Curry to take over the video. I mean, they have a very nice team, but there's a lot of guards over there. Melo's now the best player on the Timberwolves, and they have Melo with the haircut. See, I didn't have to change any of that. They're doing this automatically. Shout out to 2K for doing stuff like this. I wonder if they do it with Manu too. That's crazy, dog. Manu, as we seen at the beginning of the video, had a full head of hair. Now he's like bald, man. That's crazy. He looks like a watered down Draymond Green. 2010-2011 season. These are your 2011 Eastern Conference All-Stars. Bargnani, Corey Maggette, and Sharif Abdul-Rahim should not be here. I mean, neither should Mike Conley, to be honest, but I mean, and these are your 2011 Western Conference All-Stars. Yeah, usual suspects. And your 2011 most valuable player is LeBron James. I think this is the 3rd year in a row for him, isn't it? Oh, it's the 4th year in a row. He still doesn't have a title, though. John Wall is the Rookie of the Year. DeMar DeRozan is the 6th Man of the Year. LeBron, once again, the DPOY. I did see on his player card, this is his 6th DPOY. This is your 1st team, Andrea Bargnani. 2nd team, this is your 3rd team. This is your 2011 NBA playoff bracket. Yeah, all the teams that didn't make it in the West suck. Hey, the Lakers finally made it with Kobe and Kevin Love and an old man Shaq. The Cavs once again don't make it with Darren Williams, Caron Butler, and Carlos Boozer, and a 90 overall Marcus Camby. Steph Curry, Brandon Roy, and the Pacers don't make it. In the Eastern Conference Finals, we have Miami versus New York. In the Western Conference Finals, we have the Jazz against the Grizzlies. KD versus Rudy Gay. Who's ready for this matchup? And this is going to be the heavyweight fight of the year. LeBron and Gilbert Arenas against D-Wade, Pau Gasol, and Dwight Howard. Who wins this? We'll see. The Heat beat the Knicks in 6, and the Grizzlies beat the Jazz in 7. They're going back to the finals, bro. D-Wade against his former team, Miami Heat. Kevin Durant. The Heat are up 2-0. They are up 3-0 with a chance to close out the Grizzlies in 4. And the Grizzlies looking like they're going to hold on to this lead and force a game 5. That they do. 127-117. D-Wade in a must-win situation at 47. We got to hop in. This is a good-ass matchup. KD has the ball. He's going to drive to the basket. Gets fouled by Stromile Swift. KD first free throw is good. They're chanting MVP. KD's second free throw is also good. They're up 2. D-Wade's gonna drive, and he makes the floater over DJ. That's tough. KD with the floater, no good in this game. It's gonna go to overtime, and the Grizzlies are gonna force a game 6. The Heat only scored 2 points in overtime. It's crazy. D-Wade put up another triple-double in a win or go home situation, bro. And we are going to game 6. Oh yeah, the Heat are not playing this game. It's a blowout. Yeah, it's a blowout. It is a blowout, and that is gonna do it. The Miami Heat are the 2011 NBA champions. Yeah, the Heat are champions. 2011 2011. How do they always do it? KD Finals MVP. Shaq retires with the Los Angeles Lakers. Shaq only retires with 3 rings. Chris Webber retires with none. And Ben Wallace retires with no rings either. The Wizards are becoming red, white, and blue. We all know this. And the Dallas Mavericks have the first overall pick, followed by the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Rockets, and the Pacers. I believe this is the Kyrie, Kawhi, Clay draft. The Dallas Mavericks are on the clock with the first pick, and they're gonna take Kawhi Leonard, who's probably the best pick they could have chose. The Golden State Warriors have the second pick, and they are going to take Kyrie Irving. Ooh. The Nuggets have the third pick, and they're gonna take Jimmy Butler. Okay, all right, buddy. All right, buddy. The Rockets have the fourth pick. They're taking Klay Thompson. Okay, sniper extraordinaire. Jonas Valanciunas. The Pacers take Valanciunas. Vucevic goes to the Bucks. Kemba goes to the Sixers. They got a nice little trio, young trio over there. Tobias Harris to the Nets. IT goes to the Hawks. Okay. 2011, 2012 NBA free agency. Mike Conley is no longer in Miami. Uh-oh, where did he go? I'm gonna have to nerf Dante Green. It's actually bugging me at this point. Russell Westbrook is now up to a 92 overall. The Sixers are gonna be nice in like 2 or 3 years. So Mike Conley ends up signing a minimum deal with the Bobcats. These are your 2012 Eastern Conference All-Stars, your 2012 Western All-Stars. Yeah, pretty normal, except Sean Marion in 2012 was definitely washed by this time. LeBron looking like the favorite again to win MVP. Kevin Durant is your 2012 MVP. Rookie of the Year, Kyrie Irving. I think he actually was in 2012, right? Boogie, 6th Man of the Year, averaging 23 and 10 almost. LeBron, once again, the DPOY. Damn. And Boogie is most improved. First team, Boogie makes the first team as a 6-man. Second team, D Rose is here already. Third team, old man Kobe is still here, and old man Dirk. Your 2012 playoffs. Conference finals in the East, we have the Pacers against the Bucks. Western Conference finals, we have LeBron and the Jazz going up against Boogie and the Suns. The Pacers have a well-balanced team of offense and defense. Steph Curry, Brandon Roy. The Bucks have Ray Allen and Anton Jameson's there now. And Steve Nash, he went to the Suns. And the Pacers, gentlemen, sweep the Bucks, and the Jazz, gentlemen, sweep the Suns. So we have Steph Curry versus LeBron James. LeBron and the Jazz are up 3-0 on the Pacers. Could this be LeBron's first championship? And it looks like LeBron and the Jazz are going to sweep the Indiana Pacers for the franchise's first ever championship. The Jazz sweep the Pacers. Why is this guy celebrating on the floor? And you know LeBron is the finals MVP. You already know this. He almost averaged a triple-double in the finals, bro. Rasheed Wallace is gonna retire on that note. And Derek Fisher. Okay, LeBron got some guys some rings before they retired. The Nets are moving to Brooklyn for the 2012 draft. The Clippers have the first pick. The Cavaliers have the second. Sixers have the third. Nuggets, and then the Warriors. This is the Anthony Davis draft, I believe. The Clippers with the first pick are going to take Anthony Davis. He goes to LA, but the other LA team. Cavs have the second pick, and they are going to take Andre Drummond. Harrison Barnes. Ooh, I don't know if they needed a Harrison Barnes, but I mean, it is what it is. This is the second video in a row he goes to Denver, bro. Dame Lillard is, oh no, it's him and Kyrie. Brad Beal goes to the Kings. Chris Middleton goes to the Magic. Dion Waiters to the Nets. Joakim Noah joins the Philadelphia 76ers. They got a pretty young, nice team over there. AD playing behind 2 other very good power forwards. I feel like the Hornets have been trashed this entire time, which is crazy. LeBron and the Jazz ready to repeat. Melo and KG still haven't really done anything. These are your 2013 NBA All-Stars. Look who makes it back again, dude. Your 2013 West All-Stars. Yeah. LeBron and D-Wade are tied for most points a game. In the 2013 MVP is Dwyane Wade. How many MVPs is that for him? That is D-Wade's 3rd MVP, first in 6 seasons. Anthony Davis is the Rookie of the Year, of course. Boogie is the 6th man, averaging 25 and almost 10, dude. Just put him in the lineup at this point. LeBron with what? His 8th, I believe, DPOI? It doesn't even show anymore. Okay, all right, LeBron. All right. He's the Wilt Chamberlain of his time. All right, bro. All right. First team, Boogie making it on the first team as a 6-man is diabolical, bro. Second team, D-Rose, Russ, Chris Bosh, yeah. Third team, Melo's still here balling. 2013 playoffs, conference finals in the East, we have the Miami Heat going up against the Chicago Bulls. And in the West, we got the Phoenix Suns going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves, gentlemen, sweep the Phoenix Suns. The Bulls get in the finals. They beat the Heat in 7. One of the most unpredictable finals I've seen this entire video, but I'm happy because we finally got Melo in the damn finals. Can he win a championship? The Timberwolves are up 3-2 with a chance to clinch a championship. The Minnesota Timberwolves, led by KG and Carmelo Anthony, are the 2013 champions. Melo finally gets a championship. Let's go. KG finally brings a title to Minnesota, and Carmelo Anthony is the finals MVP. Let's go. I'm happy now. I am happy. Allen Iverson was in Chicago and I didn't even realize it. All right, so the Hornets are becoming the Pelicans. The Denver Nuggets end up with the #1 overall pick, followed by the Nets, Pelicans, Raptors, and the Lakers. Most likely, Giannis is going to the Nuggets. With the first overall pick, the Denver Nuggets are going to select Giannis Antetokounmpo, of course. Oh, he's wearing 15 like he's Melo. That's tough. Rudy Go. Why do they keep doing this? Otto Porter, Michael Carter Williams. Okay, yeah, that's ugly. CJ McCollum goes to the Wizards. Steven Adams goes to the Magic. 2013, 2014 free agency. Wait, the Sixers lost DeMar DeRozan. Where'd he go? Once again, Mike Conley is a free agent, and so is DeMar DeRozan. He's a free agent as well. This is the 2013-2014 season. Your 2014 East All-Stars. Man, Dante Green is back as well as Andre Bariani, bro. 2014 West All-Stars. Kyrie's here. Boogie's here. And Kevin Durant is the 2014 MVP, just like real life. MCW is the Rookie of the Year, just like real life. DeMar DeRozan is in Minnesota, and he's the 6th Player of the Year. LeBron, once again, DPOY. Kemba, Most Improved for the Sixers. Here's the first team. Here's the second team. And here's the third team. 2014 playoffs. And in the conference finals, we have the Boston Celtics against the Orlando Magic. And in the West, the Trailblazers against the Suns. T-Mac and the Magic actually make a deep playoff run, and the Trailblazers with James Harden doing something pretty nice. And the Celtics get swept by T-Mac and the Magic, and the Suns get swept by James Harden and the Trailblazers. Oh, we got a matchup here, folks. Tracy McGrady, if he never got hurt, against prime James Harden. Series is tied 2-2. The Magic are up 3-2 with a chance to win their first ever championship, right? Not tonight. Not tonight, Tracy McGrady. And the Trailblazers force a game 7, 130-123. Oh, and they got Paul George in Portland. Ooh, it is time for game 7. I accidentally simulated too far. The 2014 champions are the Portland Trailblazers, led by James Harden, as he is the finals MVP. That's a low points per game, but I mean, finals MVP regardless. Steve Nash retires ringless a year before he actually did. I mean, close enough. The Bobcats are now becoming the Hornets. 2014 draft, the Jazz have the #1 pick, followed by the Cavs, the Clippers, the Raptors, and the Bucks. And the Jazz have the first pick, and they are going to take Nikola Jokic. How did I know? That makes them a finals contender again. The Cavs are on the clock with the second pick. They're going to take Dante. No Andrew Wiggins. No Joel Embiid. Dante Exum. Andrew Wiggins, okay. Still no Embiid. Joel Embiid, okay. Yeah. Joel Embiid goes to Toronto. Yay. The Bucks are trading their 5th pick and Luther Head for Michael Petrus. The audacity. TJ Warren. Oh, and they also got Zach LaVine. Aaron Gordon goes to the Knicks. Marcus Smart went to the Wizards. Julius Randle slipped all the way to 14th. 2014-2015 free agency. The franchise savior, Dante Exum. Vince Carter's a 37-year-old, 95 overall. I think the Spurs won the first 2 championships of this entire thing, but they haven't done nothing since. Boogie Cousins is a free agent. That is disrespectful. That is disrespectful. Imagine a world where Dante Green is an East starter and Steph Curry isn't. Your West All-Stars and Boogie is in Minnesota. Can they win another championship with a team like that? And the 2015 MVP is Chris Paul. Rookie of the Year is Jokic. bench. Sixth man is Dame Lillard with the Warriors. Oh yeah, he's playing behind Kyrie. LeBron, another DPOY. First team, Kobe makes the first team again. Second team, and your 2015 playoffs. As we all know, IRL, the Warriors began their dynasty in 2015, as the Warriors in this universe don't even make the playoffs and we're far from it. Conference finals 1 and 2 on both sides. The Trailblazers against the Mavericks in the West, and the Raptors against the Heat in the East. KD's back, defending champion Trailblazers going up against Dirk and the Mavs with Kawhi, and the Mavs get gentlemen swept, and the Heat beat the Raptors in 6 and they go back to the finals. PG and James Harden against Kevin Durant in Miami, and the Trailblazers go back to back. They beat the Heat in 6. James Harden is a 2-time champion in this video. Okay, why am I just thinking like they could be brothers, or is it just me? 2015 draft, Cavaliers have the first pick, followed by the Lakers, Knicks, Pistons, and Hornets. I believe this is the Karl Anthony Towns draft. The Cavaliers have the first pick, and they're gonna take Karl Anthony Towns. Finally, somebody good goes to Cleveland. The Lakers have the second pick, and they're gonna take Kristaps Porzingis. Okay, they're trading the third pick and Anderson Varejao for Tyson Chandler and Craig Smith. Devin Booker again. These damn Knicks, bro. The Knicks traded away Devin Booker for Tyson Chandler. D'Angelo Russell. Okay, somebody to go next to Bosh. Trey Lyles. Okay, Miles Turner goes to the Pelicans. Bobby Portis went to the 76ers. Top free agents of the 2015 offseason. Boogie, will he get signed? Can Cat be the future of the Cavaliers franchise? Russ is the best player in Boston. This is the 2015-2016 season. Kevin Durant is the 2016 MVP. I think 2016's MVP was, this was Steph Curry's unanimous year. D'Lo is the rookie of the year. Jokic is the 6th player of the year. He's coming off the bench for who? LeBron, once again, the DPOY. That's got to be like 10 by now. Vucevic is the most improved. First team, second team, third team. 2016 playoffs, and in the conference finals, we have the Trailblazers against the return of the Grizzlies. East, Steph Curry and the Pacers against the Raptors, the light-skinned backcourt. The Pacers get gentlemen swept by the Raptors, and the Trailblazers are going back to the finals. They beat the Grizzlies in 5, and the Trailblazers beat the Raptors in 7. Oh my God. James Harden is a 3-time NBA champion in 2016. Kevin Garnett retires, so does Tim Duncan. This is the 2016 draft order. The Lakers have the first pick, and they're going to take Brandon Ingram. History repeats itself. Cavaliers have the second pick, and they're going to take, there's a trade. They're trading the second pick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Kings now have the second pick, and they're gonna take Ben Simmons. What do you know? The Hornets have the third pick, and they're gonna take Jalen. They could have had Jalen Brown. Oh my God. The Cavs are stupid. The Cavs are so stupid. DeJounte Murray. Okay, we can get out of here. DeMontis, he goes to New Jersey, Brooklyn. Jamal Murray goes to Phoenix. Pascal Siakam goes to Milwaukee. Fred VanVleet goes to New Orleans. Top free agents going into the 2017 season. The Jazz have LeBron, Gilbert Arenas, Jokic, and DeMar DeRozan. Steph Curry's a 99 overall, and this is the trio I think that's gonna take over the video. Maybe, maybe not. Wait a minute. Where did Dame go? Dame is now in New York. Yeah, I think he's about to become a star, bro. 2016-2017 season, and the 2017 MVP is Kevin Durant. Rookie of the year is Ben Simmons. Karl Anthony Towns is the 6th player of the year behind Andre Drummond. LeBron, an infinite amount of DPOIs. He's basically Victor Wembanyama. Cat is the most improved player as well. First team, second team, third team. And here is your playoffs for the 2017 season. And in the conference finals, we have the Celtics and the Pacers in the East, and the Trailblazers in Houston in the West. So Steph Curry against Russell Westbrook, and the 3-time champion Portland Trailblazers going up against D Rose, DeMarcus Cousins, and Klay Thompson. And the Celtics get swept by Steph and the Pacers, and the Trailblazers get gentlemen swept by the Rockets. This is an interesting finals we're about to look at. So we got D Rose against Steph, Klay against Brandon Roy, and it's going to game 7. Oh man, the Houston Rockets are your 2017 NBA champions. D Rose was the finals MVP, man. Vince Carter is gonna call it a career like 2 years before he did IRL. This is the start of the all-star captains era. Oh yeah, and this is is the start of the Nike jerseys. The Hornets have the first pick, followed by the Suns, the Kings, the Bucks, and the Nets. Is this the Markelle Fultz draft? Jason Tatum is going to Charlotte. Okay, that's not a bad start. Kyle Kuzma. Okay. Lonzo Ball. Maybe Lonzo becomes a star too. Who knows? Donovan Mitchell. And the Nets at number 5 took Malik Monk. Okay. So Markelle Fultz goes number 6 to the Clippers. De'Aaron Fox goes number 8 to the Wizards. Bam goes to Minnesota with Melo. Dennis Smith Jr. goes to the Pelicans. Lauri Markkanen goes to the Spurs. Paul Pierce is now 40 years old. Second best player for the Clippers is JJ Redick. Mike Conley is now the best player in Orlando. Giannis is ready to take over the league. The reigning defending champion Rockets 2017-2018 season. Team LeBron and Team KD in the 2018 All-Star game. So the 2018 MVP is Russell Westbrook. A year after he won it IRL, Malik Monk is the Rookie of the Year. D. Schroed, 6-man, once again DPOY. First team, second team, third team. 2018 playoffs, the Golden State Warriors won it in real life. We'll see who wins it here. And in the finals, we got the Denver Nuggets against the Boston Celtics. And the Denver Nuggets win the 2018 championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the finals MVP. Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, Paul Pierce, and Dirk Nowitzki retires alongside Gilbert Arenas. That is going to be a hell of a Hall of Fame class. So the Suns end up with the first pick, followed by the Bulls, Pelicans, Bucks, and Hornets. I feel like those same 3 teams are always in there. The Suns have the first pick, and they're going to take Luka Doncic. Oh, that is how you rebuild your franchise with Luka. The Bulls are trading their second pick and Gerald Wallace to the Suns for Amari and JaVale McGee. DeAndre Ayton ends back up in Phoenix. That might not be that bad for the future. Zaire Smith. Oh my God. Jaren Jackson Jr. Trigger Trey Young. Oh, they also have Jason Tatum. Okay. Mo Bamba goes to the Clippers. Shea goes to the Pistons. Top free agents going into the 2018-2019 season. Also, the Charlotte Hornets have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Draymond, and Trae Young. The reigning champion Denver Nuggets, like 4 years before they were even supposed to win it, Devin Booker's up to an 87 overall. The 2018-2019 season. Your 2019 All-Stars MVP, just like IRL, is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Luka is the Rookie of the Year. Hassan Whiteside, 6th Player of the Year. LeBron, another DPOY. When will it end? First team, second team, third team. 2019 playoffs, we know the Raptors won it this year. And in this year's finals, we have the Raptors and the Nuggets. Okay. Joel and LaMarcus against Giannis, Marc Gasol, Jimmy Butler, and they got Chris Middleton in Toronto as well. And the Denver Nuggets beat the Raptors in 6. I believe this is back-to-back championships for them, right? Giannis once again finals MVP. Andre Karolinko is retiring. Growing up, I used to think Carlos Boozer and Drew Gooden were the same person. I think this is the Ja and Zion draft, right? Zion Williamson. Okay, congratulations. Ja Morant. Okay, rebuilding your franchise. All right. RJ Barrett. So the draft order in real life is matching what we see here right now. Clippers have the 5th pick. They're trading the 5th pick and the second round 23 pick for Cody. Oh my God. Okay. They could have had Tyler Hero or Rui. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns is not in Cleveland anymore. Looks like they traded away Karl Anthony Towns for Greg Oden. And they also have Devin Booker now. Okay, the Celtics are trying to do something over there in Boston. 2019-2020 season. Giannis was back-to-back MVPs in real life, and he's back-to-back MVPs in the game for the Denver Nuggets. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Zach LaVine is the 6th Player of the Year with the Pelicans. How many DPOYs is this, bro? De'Aaron Fox, Most Improved. First team, second team, third team. Year 2020 playoffs, the bubble year, so the Lakers would have won it IRL. And in the 2020 finals, we have the Celtics against the Lakers. So they waited all this time after Kobe retired to finally do something. The series is tied 3-3, and the Celtics finally win a championship. Russ just put the team on his back. Yeah, Emeka Okafor retires. So the Bucks have the first pick, followed by the Spurs, Warriors, Magic, and Grizzlies. LaMelo Ball. All right, the Bucks take LaMelo. James Wiseman. Where is Ant? Where is Ant? They could have had Ant, bro. They took Obi Toppin. Onyeka, okay, is he here or was he the next year, bro? What the hell is going on? A trade? Uh-oh. They're trading the 5th pick and Ryan Hardaway for Andre Roberson and Bobby Portis. Anthony Edwards, okay. Top free agents going into the 2021 season. Pau Gasol is now 40 years old and D-Wade is 38. Time flew by for them. 2021 season, bro. Here we go. And the 2021 MVP is Derrick Rose, 10 years after he was supposed to win it. LaMelo is the Rookie of the Year. DeJounte Murray, 6th Player of the Year. Dude, Robert Williams III is the most improved. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. I'm just gonna simulate to the finals and see who wins it all. It's supposed to be the Bucks this year, but in the finals we have the Celtics against the Rockets. This is a matchup. Russ against Derrick Rose, the 2 most athletic point guards of all time, and the Rockets end up winning in 6. Derrick Rose, finals MVP. Tony Parker retires alongside Chris Bosh, Amari Stoudemire. It's Cade's draft. Okay. Scotty Barnes, Sengun went to the Hawks, Giddey went to the Mavericks. Free agents going into the 2022 season. The best player in the league according to 2K is Kevin Durant. The Charlotte Celtics. Brandon Roy got old on Steph Curry, so now it's just Steph by himself. The reigning defending champions, 21-22 season, and the 2022 MVP is Russell Westbrook. He's a 2-time MVP. Cade is the Rookie of the Year. DeJounte, once again, 6th Player of the Year. Does it ever end? And Anthony Edwards was the most improved. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. This is your 2022 playoff bracket. And in the finals, we have the Phoenix Suns going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. So all Blake needed was Anthony Edwards, Zion, Luka, Jamal Murray, and DeAndre Ayton, a very young team. And the Suns win in 6. Once again, the West prevails, bro. Luka Doncic is the finals MVP. Dwyane Wade retires, a part of the Clippers. JR went to the Pelicans. He retires. Okay, I don't know whose draft this is, but I guess, whatever. Paulo Banchero. Okay. Jaden Ivey. Honestly, I'm just simulating the whole thing. I've been doing this all day. Jabari Smith Jr. went to the Warriors. Chet went to the Hawks. Daniel died. Free agency going into the 23 season. The Celtics ready to make another run. He's down to an 89 overall. Wasn't he just a 99? Okay, thank you 2K, but it's a little too late for that. 22-23 season. One more to go. Team Bron, Team KD. The 2023 MVP is Blake Griffin. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team, 23 playoffs. And in the finals, we have the Boston Celtics and the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm taking the Celtics, bro. I'm taking the Celtics. It's going the distance. Game 7. First free throw is good from Russell Westbrook. The 2nd free throw is also good. That should do it. The Boston Celtics are the 2023 champions. Or is this 2024? I can't remember. The greatest thing they ever did was trading for Karl Anthony Towns. Russell Westbrook, of course, the finals MVP. Brandon Roy retires. So this is the last season, bro. Brandon Roy inducted into the Hall of Fame in this lifetime. Obvious. And now we are in the modern NBA. It's been a long journey, folks. Blake is no longer the best player in Philly. Yeah, this is making me sad, bro. We watched all of them come into the league and it's about to be over. Final season 2023-2024. Old man Steph Curry. 2024 Western All-Stars. Kel is at the bottom. All right. This is an interesting league we've made, bro. 2K just has to find a way. They always have to find a way to give Luka. Oh my God. Wemby is the Rookie of the Year. Why is he wearing number 50? LaMelo Ball, 6th player. Giannis is the DPOY. 1st team, 2nd team, 3rd team. It's a different NBA, bro. And in the finals, it is the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Shea, Cade, and Wemby against Ja Morant and Donovan Mitchell. And the Grizzlies actually win the championship. Oh man. And Cade is the finals MVP for the final season of this video, bro. Lou Will, Rudy Gay, Wilson Chandler retires. Who wants to go to Bargnani's Hall of Fame ceremony? And yeah, that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. MVP when we started, Tim Duncan was the first, followed by Shaq, Tracy McGrady, then a couple of D-Wade selections. LeBron strung off 4 in a row. KD, MVP, D-Wade again, Chris Paul and KD 2 more times. Then we get a Russell Westbrook MVP. Then we get back-to-back Giannis MVPs, a Derrick Rose MVP, Russell Westbrook again, Blake Griffin, and then Luka Doncic. Rookie of the years were Yao Ming, LeBron, Dwight, Chris Paul, Andrea, Kevin Durant, Russ, Blake, John Wall, Kyrie, Anthony Davis, MCW, Jokic, and here's the rest of them. It was Shaq, Tim Duncan, and the rest was LeBron James, with Giannis winning the last one. The champions 2003 and 2004 were the Spurs. The Rockets won it in 05. If anybody dominated this simulation, it was the mid-2000 Grizzlies led by D-Wade. The Bobcats got them one. The Heat got them one. LeBron only won one championship. Melo got him one. James Harden did a three-peat. Derrick Rose got him one. Giannis went back-to-back. Russ got one. Derrick Rose got another. Luka, Russ got another. And then Cade got him one. And yeah, man, just crazy stuff all around. League leader in points. Tracy pretty much dominated. Then came KD and yeah, Steph last couple seasons. The most career points belongs to LeBron James with 47,309. Chris Paul, who's still playing, 13,433 assists. LeBron 500 blocks away from breaking Hakeem's record. LeBron actually broke John Stockton's record in steals. And Kobe Bryant logged the most minutes. Kobe has the most games played, followed by LeBron, Pau Gasol, and yeah, man, this was absolutely crazy to do, man. I'm gonna need you guys to show me love on this video. That's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed basketball. We talked a lot about it the last 2 days. That's gonna do it. I'm done, bro.